like to applaud the Ashanti regional minister. Hey, as much as this is one of the best regional ministers in Ashanti region, or one of the best. Hey, you can insult him, you can call him names, hey, you can find means to make him look like say umbuno, but the guy is doing his job. The guy is brilliant. The guy is committed. The guy knows what he's doing. The Ashanti regional minister, Galamsey fight. John Mahama reclaims 800 acres of Galamsey ravaged land. Now, Ashanti region, the Ashanti regional minister, the land minister, almost claim over 800 acres of land. Almost reclaim. You can say reclaimer. Sansa sitting in Ania Galamsey also under the leadership of John Mahama. Amoakohene any Ashanti regional minister no sansa sia na ekufuado mu eye Galamsey epeti Ashanti bemu no omotuma katadi nyina so adua nnua. They have covered them and they have planted trees so they have reclaimed the land over 800 acres. Now pictures before and after pictures. Oh, NDC ba power na ensasene binie. They have covered it. And almost said right now the land in Sasina Esa pick it up. And this is in the Ashanti region. The land minister is working. The Ashanti regional minister is working. John Mahama has set it up 9 months. We are going or getting somewhere. 800 acres. Almost to reclaim land under the leadership of the land minister. The man is working because on Kasa. Intinipa bi ne metutu form no person didi na tem no person omo undermine no, but Amoakohene is one of the hard-working ministers in Ghana. My mention before and after of some of the lands. Okay? In Sasine Binie, before and after. Oh, Amakataso. Amakataso eduanua. Slowly, we are going to make progress. Yenyanko form ni munyansa, they are willing to work. And that's why I like the Ashanti regional minister. Ashanti regional minister na oye juma but Ashanti fo de bi oya de pa omon person be fo so because onye MPP ni. The young man is saving the environment or save Ashanti fo nsase and so obi mu de etanhunu kwa all because yes oya NDC no NDC no nimnyansa or NDC no de futo be emputo be fia enye NDC ni plane na otumfo de tukwa kwa abrochire no enye NDC ni plane otumfo kwa abrochire enye NDC ni plane no de koye ni nyina yembo Ashanti man ni nyina ensevu nana identity yempese ebeboa magana akonenim nana me do piao inti enye party colors at this point. It's about saving the nation because me no tie plane o tun for the kwa brochi so the vacation no e NDC ni dia identity monka say e NDC ni 10 dia inti mo o tun for monko identity e nyina megina kejetia anjeji kakra ankoto plane na mo tun for anko but o tun for the onsem odo bia ne nana ni Ibrahim Mahama ne nana ne me sebio se nana obibi na nana ne pese ode boa na adan ne nana no itana mo mayembre nwase ne yemwa hwe before and after yakataso Ashanti region land minister obo adwuma no the land minister is working obo adwuma. Let's encourage him. Let's support him. Now more NDC man person mo sabotage no. I will expose all of you. Akromfo. Me, I don't care. Whether you are related to the vice president, you are related to the president, you are related to the president's wife, you are related to the president's brother, I will expose anybody who is trying to undermine the land minister's work. I'm telling you people. Whether you are a minister, you are a party executive, I don't care. I just want everybody to deliver. Before and after, let me show you. This is the before and after. A Juma, before and after. Bebre. Before and the Omakatani Ninaso. This is what we are witnessing now. Abani ye Juma. It's yet to me a reclamation now. Then we start to tackle Edian. Nyoman Kitibi. Where muna ebe free muma in Sorenia started to think a crank. Because I want tackle a yet in Sasana yetutuna. In Sonetwa, a good Sasimwa, not in Sufini fin Sasim, na be join it, I be join it. rivers no and then in so any say the first thing you do you tackle in sasina yetutu amena no the same time you are fighting on the river and clearing those guys on the river no you have to also be doing what be reclaiming the land because in sasina yetutu to amena no in so to ne kuguma and one is say yiri begu edien say in so every galam say site it is looking for another water to join. The nearest river no nsuo na aye brown no it will find the nearest river and enter na asensuo no first of all say o reclaim nsase na o sa e chesi omomoda nsuo no so no slowly nsuo ni bete you can see clearly say ejuma aye land minister we aye or the Ashanti regional minister and what they are doing no let us encourage them, let us help them. They are willing to work for Ghanaians, they are willing to put everything on the line. Now finally, we are still talking about a land in Sensem. Gold board. And the history was made by Gold Board, by Ghana government, and the history kesiye NAC. Ghana to end raw gold exports as Gold Coast refinery expands. Recently, NRBanwe launched the Gold Coast refinery. Now you dream pempenso bia Ghana your gold na yetuno ye ben nane no ha atie ni ha yen sisa your gold enkwa bruchiri nkonane. And this is a collaboration between Gold Board led by Sami Jemfi and also the Gold Coast refinery. Now Ghana plans to stop exporting raw gold as the Gold Coast refinery increases its refining capacity. Finance Minister Dr. Ato Forson has said, Ato Forson,
let me first, on behalf of the government and the people of Ghana, congratulate the Ghana Gold Board for an excellent work done. And also to thank the Gold Coast refinery working with the Rand refinery. We have seen that clearly the vision of His Excellency the President has been implemented. In 2016, His Excellency the President John Mahama, was here to officially open the Gold Coast refinery with a vision to begin refining Ghana's gold. 8 years on, when he left office in 2016, the then administration never implemented the vision of the government and the people of Ghana. We came back to office in 2025. And in January 2025, during His Excellency the President's first State of the Nation address, he signaled the formation of the Ghana Gold Board, which was an anchor in our manifesto. In fact, Parliament passed the Ghana Gold Board Act in the first half of the year. So activities of Gold Board actually began in May. And I think May, June, April. And so since then, we've been working to buy ASM gold for the purposes of shipping, exporting them and bringing the forest into our country. Gold Board, I'm sure you can all see the benefits of Ghana Gold Board. It is revolutionary and it is visionary. It has changed the landscape of the gold industry in our country. It is touted all over the world as a novelty. And today we are here to celebrate another milestone of the Ghana Gold Board. Clearly, this company, Ghana Gold Coast Refinery, has the ability to refine up to 2 tons of gold per day, per week. Gold Board has agreed to provide them 1 ton of gold per week for refinery. This will be scaled up to 2 tons per week in no time. Today, Gold Board has the capacity to buy 2.5 tons on average per week of gold. It is our policy to ensure that in the shortest possible time, will not be exporting raw gold outside this country. This refinery today that has the capacity to do 2 tons, and now with an understanding that will begin with 1 ton per week, has employed approximately 162 workers. And they are adding value to our gold. They are going to operate 24 hours in line with our 24-hour economic policy at the airport.
So it is clear, and finance minister to force Nekano, and they went to Gold Coast Refinery. Right now, Omane Gold Board at Tennessee. Every week, they bet to me a supply more a ton of gold for them to refine in Ghana. As time goes on, they bet to me 2 tons. Now this is revolutionary. This is amazing. Now that Ben Yedwin who say at a point in the life of Ghana, you bet to gold, raw gold, near nane at ni waha. You bet to turn directly internationally. Jack, this is a big step. And let me tell you, if this happens, it's going to get to a point a single gold, a Ghana gold, MPA Bontine as raw gold. Remember, so gold in free Ghana as raw gold. When it goes out there, so gold in air 1 cedi. When they go out there and refine it, the value goes up. It is a ton gold in the raw the mabro for now. We make a lot of losses. Now, if we are able to refine the gold in Ghana, we add value to the gold. It's gold and Kewako turn about 1 cedi, no. We end up selling that gold, that same gold, no, you're refining or Ghana, no, outside 3 cities. So refining your old gold is in its own way an addition to the amount of money you are making. No, your income increases, your revenue, the amount of money we are making. Say you make it 10 billion a year from gold sale. That means raw gold, you 10 billion. If we refine that same amount of gold in Ghana, we are going to get close to maybe 11 billion or 12 billion or maybe 20 billion. So don't look at this as politics. This is revolutionary. This is how Sami Jemfi, how Gold Board, etimi asesa Ghana's gold landscape. We have changed it from that artisanal kind of gold whereby boba keke. We are not going to see gold as just boba keke. We are going to see gold as a valuable asset, whereby anytime you gold be free the shores of Ghana, no, it is refined gold that should be sold everywhere in any market around the world. No gold dealer or buyer around the world should be able to contest the purity and the value our gold comes with. And this is what Gold Board is doing. They be a Ghana for, and I've said this several times. Sami Jemfi needs to do more reforms. Atoforce needs to help Gold Board to do more reforms. In fact, Gold Board operations, and yet solid. There are still loopholes. There are still loose ends. There are some things Sami Jemfi and the Gold Board, they need to sit and look at the chain where the gold is coming from, how we'll be able to guide the gold to the point whereby Moka and and also some people in the middle will not take advantage of Ghanaians. Because I know for a fact to say, when you are doing such a thing which is new, Gold Board, Adia John Mahama Debaya Sami Jemfi Danoa, Bank of Ghana, any to force Munina Eboa Sami Jemfi to get it on its feet, It is new to us. And the honest truth is, say again, say reforms enough to get enough gold. And I say to make Gold Board solid as we want it to be a Yenendruho. So I will urge Sami Jemfi that as time goes on, they should still sit and look at reforms. The reforms is what is going to tighten it more for people not to be able to abuse our lands, steal our gold, for Ghana to make enough revenue and also protect our environment. Because right now we are giving money to people to buy gold. We cannot even guarantee, says Sikana Ekwa, it is going to come back in its own, come back with profit. As much as we have been able to build a triangle, a pyramid, and so whatever, to be able to follow the money, get the right gold from the right places, get rid of illegal gold, still there are loopholes in the system. So I will urge the Gold Board that reforms. They need to do more reforms. Every single step they take how the gold is being bought, how the money is being circulated, where the gold is coming from, how to track the right gold, how to make sure illegal mining, we are able to silence those who are doing it illegally, how we are able to protect the environment. These are reforms in Kwanebe to me as sustaining the gold board. Until we should not just relax. We should sit and still keep doing reforms. The more reforms we do, the more we tighten the loopholes, the loose ends, the more gold board will get enough revenue and, most importantly, protect the environment. Because we are looking at artisanal miners. We are looking at commercial miners. We are looking at different sources that we get legitimate gold. But we need to understand, say, there are bad people in the system who would like to take advantage of Ghana in the name of I work for gold board. So the reforms are the only things that can block these people from abusing the system and taking advantage of this policy. It's a gold board, it's new. And when anything is new and it starts to bring money, if you don't take care, you might lose foresight. You might concentrate more on the money, and then you might lose foresight on some of the things you need to do to get the gold board itself sustainable. I will urge Sami Jemfi and his team, I will urge the people at gold board, reforms. Reforms are all laws. They are all looking into the detailing, the nitty-gritty. Munya butse namunfa emran more emra and protect the gold board, how the money circulates, how we buy the gold, how we trace the gold, how we make sure we suppress illegal mining, we protect the environment. Reforms. Keep doing the reforms. Change things as time goes on. Make it perfect. Tighten things up. Let it become difficult for people to smuggle gold out of the country. Let Ghanaians own the gold. Let us protect our environment and make sure gold board saves the economy. Reforms. It's been a long time I heard the gold board bringing out new reforms. We need the gold board to bring out new reforms. We need it. We need to protect gold board. We need to protect our gold. We need to protect our environment. Reforms. Sami Jemfi, you need to sit. You people need to. Don't get too excited. Still bring out laws. Bring out rules. Guide the system. Reform the process. And let us tighten all the loose ends. If we are able to do that, that is it for us. We will be a country that is self-sufficient. We can sustain ourselves. We can use our gold to sustain our economy, and we will be in a better place to build our nation. It is always important that when you have new policy like this, new kind of idea like this, reforms are protecting. So my message to Sami Jemfi, the finance minister, the gold board as an agency, reforms are very important. Bring more laws, tighten the system, make it difficult for people to get access to illegal gold, and also make sure that the chain, the money, how gold is circulated and bought, you are able to monitor it well. It is very, very important.